Yo, what is good everybody, and welcome back to yet again another Minimal Mondays. For today's video, we're going to be going over some of our newest releases and restocks. The community has been very vocal about the desire for some of these pieces, as well as more inventory of some of the things that have sold out in the past. And yes, as a community, your voices are always being heard, and that's essentially what today's video is about. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, so to start things out, we have the barbed wire crew neck as well as the barbed wire sweatpants. Guys, I've seen this set in person already, and I have to say it is absolutely fuego. Let's start out with the barbed wire crew neck here. So when I did see it in person, I did get to try on a medium, and I did find that it fit pretty oversized. And according to the size guide on mnml.la's website, this is the intended fit or the desired fit. For me personally, being a shorter guy of stature and being approximately 150 pounds, I'm probably going to go a size down. That may not be the story for each and every one of us, but this is probably what I will personally go for. Now, as it relates to the barbed wire sweatpants, I would probably go ahead and just go true to size. That's probably going to be your safest play. I, for one, will be going for size small, which is my standard minimal size, and I'm a waist size of a 30. So once again, feel free to use me for reference. Now, having had the opportunity to feel these in person, as good as the pictures are, I feel like the pictures don't do this sweat set justice because, man, the weight of the cotton on this set is just outstanding. So the set is a must cop for me personally. I love the details, the design, and of course, the quality and the comfort. You can never really go wrong. Next up, we have the half zip warm up. And guys, this specific piece is so unique. First and foremost, look at that color. It is absolutely beautiful. Of course, it does have that purple hue, but if you take a better look at it, it is an iridescent finish, which is to say, if you take a picture with a flash on, it's just gonna shine ever so brightly. This piece is so sick with regard to the details. As we've come to know and love from Minimal, the hardware is never lacking, and that is the same story here with the zipper, the button, as well as the tie down at the bottom. But amongst all things, I probably have to go with the way this thing fits as my favorite characteristic of it. This specific piece is made to fit pretty boxy and wide with a slight crop to it, which I feel like definitely is reminiscent of yesteryear, giving it that vintage aesthetic. I have to say, such a cool piece. I personally would recommend you guys going true to size for intended fit. That should be your best bet. Such a good piece. Very fire from Minimal. Next up, we have here the Painter sweatpants. And guys, if you do recall, we did drop a Painter hoodie. And if the hoodie is any indication of the demand that'll be on the sweatpants, these are going to go very quickly. Now, when I did originally preview the hoodie, you guys heard me say it, and I'm gonna say it again. This is a fire piece. I've always been a fan of that Painter aesthetic, the kind of used vintage aesthetic, especially nowadays. And I feel like they killed it with the hoodie, and I don't doubt that I'm gonna love the sweatpants just as much. So it should come as no surprise that I'm very much looking forward to the Painter sweatpants dropping. Last up, to round things off for the newest releases for today's video, we have the cropped paneled pants. And as its name entails, they are cropped and they do feature paneling. First, we have the black paneling, which is complemented by a pinstripe that goes down the side of the pants, as well as another panel there, which is this camo aesthetic, giving these pants a little standout contrast. With regard to sizing, I definitely suggest going true to size with these. As I said, they are cropped, so take that into consideration. I personally have always liked the way the cropped denim fits, and as I've already mentioned in the past, I am on the shorter side, so if you're like me and you have a shorter stature, you should be just fine. Okay, so as promised, we're going to be going over some of our restocks that are dropping very shortly. First up, we have the vintage splatter cargo shorts. These sold like hotcakes if you guys saw the release, the first drop. So if you're interested, I definitely suggest you hop on it, stay up to date, sign up for the newsletter, because these are most certainly gonna sell out. Also restocking is another very hyped piece. Something that sold out almost instantly is the Mandarin Collar Shirt. It fits really nicely. You can dress it up, dress it down. It's no wonder why this piece sold out so quickly. So once again, I highly recommend, if you haven't yet, sign up for the Minimal newsletter to be in the know for restocks as well as new arrivals. Also on the way is one of my favorite tops Minimal's ever made. We have the hooded zipper flannel jacket. This thing is so awesome because it's a flannel and it's relatively light, but offers enough insulation to where when it gets cooler into the night, you should be good to go. I love the features, the hardware. This piece is very, very good. And last up for today's video, Minimal is gonna be restocking some of their most essential pieces. These tend to always sell out so fast. We have the everyday sweats as well as the t-shirts restocking. Generally, these sell out very, very quickly as they are essential to anybody's wardrobe. And due to the fact that the quality is amazing and they fit very, very nicely, the demand on these things have been insane. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Hopefully you guys found it informative and you guys are able to kind of see what's coming on the way. As always, we thank this community so much for the continued support. Be sure to like today's video to let us know to keep the content coming. Comment down below what you're most excited for. And as always, I'll see you guys again next week for another Minimal Mondays.